So let's start reviewing this essay. Let's start reviewing this essay. And this is what we are doing. No, this is an essay about this. What can people do to reduce stress during the pandemic? Give reasons and examples to support your response. Very good. So this is the original paragraph, kind of, and we are trying to edit the information. So as you can see here, you have your hook in light blue, you have your background information in orange, and you have your thesis statement in yellow, right? In my opinion, orange should go all this way. All of this should be orange because that's the background information. You are talking about people. Yeah, so you're not talking to me in your essay. So you have people, them, many students, they, people. So you're using third person in plural in this introduction. So that is what you should have in the rest of your essay. Now, what can we say about this paragraph? We have been reading this paragraph and we have identified the use of um, eh, subject pronouns, possessive adjectives, and also object pronouns. And you are talking about people here. People, they, their, people, their, people, they, but here you have you. So in my opinion, this you shouldn't be here. It's true that you have I here, okay, because you're talking in first person, yes, singular. And here, or speaking in first person singular, and this is you. Well, you shouldn't be using you because you're talking about people. Yeah, so you cannot do that mixing. Here your thesis statement says, even so, there are two ways in which people can reduce stress during the pandemic. Yeah, so you're going to write about two ways. The first way in which people can reduce stress is by doing different activities outside and inside their house. Doing different activities outside and inside the house. Yeah. So this paragraph is going to have two main points: activities outside and inside the house. Remember, when you write a topic sentence, what do you have to do? You have to include a topic plus your controlling idea. Okay, the controlling idea gives me information about the thing that you will be addressing, okay, or the points that you will be touching on in this paragraph. So according to the topic sentence, it says that people can reduce stress by doing different activities outside and inside the house. So, in other words, you are telling me in your topic sentence right here that you are going to address only two things, okay? Different activities outside the house. Let's say that this is yellow, and inside the house, this is green. Yeah. But if you read the body, you're going to notice that there are three different colors in the body. It says, for example, they can walk or run in the afternoon or in the mornings. Yes, you should have something like in a park, in a nearby park right here, so that it is clear that you are talking about outside, outdoor activities. Okay. And then you say this will make their body feel relaxed during the day. Okay. Furthermore, people can do different types of exercise inside their house. Now, here you don't have examples about the kind of activities that they can do inside their house. You are jumping and moving to your conclusion, to how exercise helps people, right? And how people can feel renewed after doing exercise. And you're talking about your own experience. Very good. That's awesome. But you have to use your experience, okay, to expand on yellow and expand on green. So here, your paragraph doesn't have to have three different colors. It only needs two colors. It should be like this. Look, here, more examples or more arguments or your personal point of view, but about green and about yellow. So this paragraph should only have two colors. So you have to try to merge these two ideas within the other sentences, okay? Or merge the pink sentences along with the yellow ones and the green ones. In that way, it is clear for the reader that you are actually developing 2 points. No? Unfortunately, here for inside the house activities or indoor activities, you have only one sentence, only this. That's it. So what do you need? Examples, reasons, personal experience, but to develop green specifically. Okay? So this paragraph should look like this. All right? Something like that. Okay, so we need to work on that, on developing our topic sentences very, very well. All right, so we will work on that. So we will keep this information for something else. Cool. Now let's look at the second paragraph, because you are saying that there are two things that can help people reduce the stress. Number one, doing exercise outdoors and indoors. And now let's see what your second argument is. This is the original paragraph and the original comments. Okay. First of all, let's see if you are talking about people, people, people. And if you're not telling me you in your paragraph. Okay. So people and also reduce stress by doing social activities. So you cannot talk about exercise here because exercise has been addressed in the previous paragraph. This is about social activities. And here you have you. Okay, you, no, you cannot put you here because you're talking about people. Okay, they, people, young ones. All right, expressions, phrases that refer to people, third person in plural. You, no, we have to change that. You have to be organized and have a schedule to do all these things, plural. Right? Furthermore, people, very good, can socialize with others and make friends. Friends are very important to us. Here you're including yourself. It's kind of like okay, because they can give us, all right, emotional support that give us the emotional support that we need. Make a list of some friends that you, yeah, we have a problem with this you, that you do not make a list of some friends, maybe whom, whom you do not talk too much and message them. Yeah, there's a problem with this. You're using imperatives here. When you use an imperative, you're talking to me. Okay, you're talking to me. No, when you use an imperative, it's like if you were using you. All right, but remember, in this essay, we're not using you. We're using people. Right? Look at here. Look at this. No, people, they, their, people, they, their, people. In your introduction, you also have people, them, many students, they, people. Okay, so you have to follow the very same pattern in this paragraph. So all of these imperatives have to be changed. Okay, if not, ask your, you see, friends to meet their friends. Ask your friends to introduce, maybe, to introduce their friends to you. Okay, this will help you to expand your social circle. Okay, so your topic sentence is clear. It is about doing social activities. Um, okay, people can socialize with them, make friends. Friends are very important. Emotional, yeah. Okay, good. Now, what are my comments on this essay? Here, okay, it would be cool to give me examples. No, you have to specifically remember, this paragraph or this essay, the whole essay, is not about making friends or socializing. This essay is about making friends and socializing to reduce stress. All right. So every time that you write a paragraph, you have to have in mind the thesis statement. All right. The thesis statement. And the thesis statement allows you to remember um, um, what you should be aiming at. All right. Look at the thesis statement in yellow. It says, even so, there are two ways in which people can reduce stress during the pandemic. So I have the feeling that this paragraph needs a little bit of ideas, okay, more ideas. It needs more ideas that connect the fact of how helping or how making friends can help you deal with stress during the pandemic. All right. So you need to strengthen that because here you're talking about making friends, socializing, they give you emotional support, but you are not addressing the fact that they help you cope with stress during the pandemic. All right. So every time that you write a paragraph, you have to keep your thesis statement in mind. Okay. So I will put that here as the first feedback item. Address the thesis statement, right? Address the thesis statement. Connect your whole essay with your thesis statement. Okay, they have to be linked. All right. Now the other thing, examples. Yeah. So you're telling me here that doing social activities um, helps people reduce stress. So if that is a fact, you have to give me examples of the kinds of activities that I can get involved in. For example, going to the movies, is that a social activity? So going, but it's the pandemic, no? Maybe hanging out with them on Zoom, no? Maybe Zoom parties, Zoom parties, yeah. And then you can say, for example, having a party on Zoom with your friends will allow you to reduce the stress because, yes, okay. And then you mention another example, no? Playing video games online with other people, no? Playing video games online. All right. And you can mention some other examples and introduce personal experiences. And you have to maybe tell me how you feel after you play video games with other people online. Do you feel stressed or relaxed? Is that helping you deal with a pandemic? So that is going to make your arguments stronger. And after that, you can say that it's important to be organized and to have a schedule. Yes, because look here, first of all, you tell me that we need social activities. But it's better here first to mention what or which those social activities are. No? My first social activity, X. My other social activity, Y. The other one, Z. And after that, I can say that that people need to be organized. People, not you, right? And the positive effect. Yeah. All right. So that is the sequence that I believe we need in this paragraph. So what are you going to do here? You're going to change this paragraph. You're going to give me examples of activities that need to be implemented into my routine. And I need to get rid of all the imperatives because imperatives are not used when you're talking about people and the things that people can do. All right. And now let's move on to your conclusion. To sum up, to reduce the stress, you should try two things. The first one is to do different activities inside and outside the house, like doing exercise, going for a walk, or running. This will help you to be relaxed and spend time properly. The second way is to do social activities. Expand your circle of friends. So you see, you're talking about doing social activities, but we don't have examples of those social activities. It's true that you're talking about expanding your circle of friends. Yes, but what are those social activities that you're gonna um, um, do with those friends. So I believe that is what you should be addressing in the body, no? And here you're summarizing that. Expand your circle of friends and people. Yeah, here again, we cannot use imperatives because you're talking about people, third person plural, and imperatives do not help you out with that. And people, you see, expand friends and people, you see, you have imperative and then people. So that creates a little bit of confusion, and you have themselves here. This will, and then you have you. Yes, this will help you to be confident and have a balanced way of spending time. If you do and follow these advice is not countable. Okay, this. Uh, so we just do this advice. You again, you have you will reduce stress and be a better person every day. Okay, so this conclusion has to be changed a little bit because you have they, you. We shouldn't have that in a paragraph. And then here you have your thesis statement paraphrased, and this is good. Here you mentioned the first thing. This is cool. You don't need to give examples again. You can only say this. Look, let me copy this here. Yeah. You don't need to paraphrase or mention the whole thing again. This is your thesis statement. In my humble opinion, this is what you can do. The first one is to do different activities inside and outside the house. That's it. Okay, this is the first one. And we delete all of this. Yeah, you don't need to be specific. This is only a summary. This will help you be relaxed and spend your time properly, okay, or their time. Yeah, but you we have you here. That's the problem. So this is the effect. We put the effect at the end. The second way is to do social activities. All right. And in my opinion, you don't need to mention the specifics again. No. Yeah. Okay. This now we change it into plural because you're talking about two things. These will help you to be relaxed or help you to relax and spend time properly. And here you're also talking about the effects, the consequences. That's very good. And here you are moving people to act. Yes, I think this is kind of like a summary of your two body paragraphs, but yes, because you're talking about that in the previous paragraphs, that's okay. I would add something stronger here in your conclusion to move people to act. Not to move people to act, but it's okay. It's okay. The main problem that we have here is that we need to organize, or that we had, is that we want to organize first. Your first you have to mention your 2 points, no? A and B, and then you can talk about the effects, and then you wrap it up with your final thoughts. You know, so that's my personal style, and I believe that that will help you develop your ideas better. So, in summary, what do we have here? Okay. The task is, what can people do to reduce stress during the pandemic? Give reasons and examples to support your response. Your introduction is very nice and neat, no? And here you are setting the standards, let's say, for what you are going to be doing in the future, no? You're going to here you're saying that you're going to write about two things, and you are using people, them. Nice and neat. Here you have your topic sentence, which is telling me that you're going to write about indoors and outdoors activities. But unfortunately, in the paragraph, we have a different color. That doesn't help. It has to have, the paragraph only needs two colors, 2 points, two arguments with examples, reasons, very well explained points. And it's just yellow and green, no more. All right. In this second body paragraph, we need examples of the social activities, right? Because you're saying that social activities are going to help us. So, which activities? We don't see the activities here. And please, no imperatives if you are talking about people, because imperatives turn things into a second person singular, you, right? And how can you do that? Well, by remembering how you have started writing your paragraph, right? And also remember your thesis statement. This paragraph is not about friendship, it's about social activities that help you reduce stress. Friends have a lot to do with that. It's true. But your paragraph shouldn't be about friendship. It has to be about the social activities, the things that you do with friends to reduce stress. Okay? And in your conclusion, as usual, very good, you need to summarize or to paraphrase the thesis statement, to summarize the body paragraphs, and to wrap it up with your final thoughts. All right, that was super cool. All right.